Fallout 4 is the perfect sandwich, and I can prove it. 253 years after John Montague, the 4th Earl of Sandwich, invented the sandwich to global praise, the world in the sandwich had evolved to include more flavors, more textures, and more sandwich. Then one day, in 2015, a little-known game called Fallout 4 quietly dropped, and it blew our collective minds. Millions of people dove headfirst into the wasteland, looting, blasting mutants, and kicking this guy with our fists. It was a wild time, but what does Fallout 4 and a sandwich have in common? And why do I think Fallout 4 is the perfect sandwich? Well, my sly hombre, to explain that, I need to introduce you to someone I know. This sandwich. Now, he's a rascally little devil, isn't he? Each layer of the sandwich represents an experience. And when they all mesh, you've got yourself a fine-ass sandwich. And when they don't, you get a tuna sandwich of sadness. Take a look at this sandwich. No, not that one. This one. Where's my sandwich? One bad ingredient can ripple throughout the sandwich. It can ruin the flavor, ruin the texture, ruin the fun. Take Starfield. It's got traversal, it's got crafting, it's got space, but it's missing the one thing that binds it together. The butter, the glue, the exploration. Without it, the sandwich is just dry. The worlds are empty, barren, and a little boring. Fallout 4 has the crunch, it has the flavor, it has the bite. And to prove it, we need to start with the first ingredient, the bread. The bread functions as the primary structural substrate of the sandwich, a glutinous marvel so functionally perfect that it elicits a mild but measurable biochemical euphoria, one that borders quite questionably on the sensual. Basically what I'm trying to get at here is, the bread turns me on. In the case for Fallout 4, the bread is the creation engine. It holds everything together. For Fallout 4, this is the mechanics, the way the game runs, the ability to pick up and craft items, the ability to level up, to walk, to shoot. It's the very basics of the game, but without the base, we are in for a very boring wasteland of no exploration and a lot of nothingness. Now, Fallout 4's standout feature is the interactivity. The freedom to scavenge every drawer, to loot through people's belongings, to disassemble every toaster, and build an entire city out of trash. Think about it. The trash is the flavor. Sure, the creation engine is old. It's fermented, crusty, but still somehow delicious. The creation engine is sourdough. Think about it this way. To make a sourdough, you need a sourdough starter. A sourdough starter ferments for a time before finally being turned into a sourdough, just like the creation engine. This is the base of the experience. Fallout 4's wasteland is vast, devastated, and haunting, which makes me happy in a sad sort of way, which then makes me even more happy. It's a vicious cycle. But to pair with a slice of bread, we need to figure out our next ingredient. And for that, we need to look at the world design. It's what directly complements the bread. Just like real life, Fallout 4 has ruined cities, radioactive zones, forests, and the iconic fictional location known as Boston. Whatever a Boston is. From the streets of Diamond City to the far reaches of the glowing sea, the world is rich with stories, dangers, and randoms trying to stab me. They're so welcoming. Near the beginning of the game, we literally get thrown into the deep end and take on a Deathclaw. Really shows what Bethesda thinks of us. Basically, Bethesda hates us. It's such a diverse world, just from exploring abandoned houses, secret vaults, or encountering raider patrols along distant roads. The world design is incredible and sort of spooky. Think about it this way, it's like dropping soap in a prison. It was a bad move, and I'll only ever make the mistake those 3 or 5 times. Translate to a sandwich, it's the glue that along with the bread holds it all together. But it's more than glue, it's an underlying flavor that complements the bread. It's the butter, but it's more something else like avocado with a hint of olive oil. The world design is rich like the olive oil, but smooth and easy to flow through, similar to the avocado. The avocado. It's the experience that makes the game. The thrill, the idea that at any point someone could come around a corner and shiv me. Seriously, I think someone's following me. This is my void! Wherever here is, where am I? Seriously, it walks hand in hand with the bread. The bread absorbs the flavors to create something not so bland. When added together, it makes the overall experience. Stop, pay attention for a second, pause your game, put your pen down, and you get your hands off. Oh my, I'm flattered, but anyway. I literally hid Shrek in this segment, and you didn't even notice. Like, you paying attention? This is about a sandwich. This is a sandwich. Video about a sandwich. Paying attention? Go back, find Shrek, and come back and tell me in the comments that you found him. Not where he is, don't ruin it for people. I gotta pay attention. But what else does a sandwich need? It needs crunch, it needs texture. In Fallout 4, that's the combat. The combat, sneaking around, shooting raiders, blasting mutants, or even poking a Deathclaw. I love you. The many weapons strewn around the world, the ability to upgrade and unlock new parts for weapons, that's pretty cool. The combat in this game is very diverse. It's deep with everything that can be done, from crazy enemies to the enemies we make along the way. On top of this, it's the skill tree, the ability to create your own class, like Shotgun Man or Pew Pew Lady, or even Nuke. You can really uniquely make your character the way you want them. But what's combat? It's layered. It's not just one thing, it's multiple one things combined to create an experience. It's a trifecta of lettuce that adds a full experience. It's sweet pickles, it's also savory. It's the roasted chickpeas. It's a layered experience of fullness, savory and sweet. It represents the many options on how you build your character. It steps away from the dialogue of Fallout and Elder Scrolls, and opts for a more dumbed down, dumb version, also known as Greg. The dialogue in this game doesn't necessarily take away from the game. Think about it. If we had been given this dialogue from the get-go in a previous game, we probably wouldn't have complained. But here's the thing, we had been given better dialogue, and it was taken away from us. I want to put me at the forefront for a second to explain this. I focus on one thing per video to improve. You go back to my old videos, they were cringy as all hell, no regrets. By compounding and doing this with each video, my videos have become much better in a short amount of time. I'd never remove or dumb down something for a video for the sake of time, because in the end, I'm trying to create the best thing that I possibly can. And this is what Bethesda should have been doing here. So to say that the dialogue is a lack of ingredients isn't the right word. It doesn't necessarily take away from the game, but it also doesn't add to the game. So what is the dialogue to the sandwich? It's the spices, sprinkled throughout the story, the exploration, throughout the whole game. But it's not your fancy seasonings. It's just a sprinkle of salt, nothing too much. It still adds to the sandwich, but it doesn't add much. It's the absolute bare minimum. But now we need to talk about the meat of the sandwich. Just like the great John Montague, who was so engrossed in his game, he asked for a slice of meat slapped between two slices of bread so he didn't have to leave the table. Think about it. The meat is the loop that brings us back wanting to play more. And Bethesda nailed it. You never get so overwhelmed with what you're doing. At any point, I can stop exploring, and I can head to Sanctuary, and I can shoot Mama Murphy. The options are so vast. You could take on side quests, walk around, drink lake water, contract dysentery, and then die. There's so much fun to be had in this world, and it comes from every aspect of this game. Even from starting a brand new game, no playthrough is the same. There's so much to be seen and so many builds you can create in both your character and the settlements. But what meat is it? It's thick, it's juicy, it's steak. Think about it. The loop in Fallout 4 is juicy. It seeps over every ingredient. It meshes so well with the crunch, with the bread. It's what makes you want more. Guys, what's going on? I did it again. Shrek was right there, and you missed him. Are you even paying attention? This sandwich video is arguably the most important video you're gonna watch in your life. It's better than The Godfather or even The Shawshank Redemption. Go back, find Shrek, and pay attention. Sandwich video. This brings us to our final ingredient, the sauce. The sauce acts as the story that seeps throughout the sandwich, seeping through every single gap of the ingredient. In Fallout 4, you escape your home with your child Sean as the bombs drop. You head up to your local vault and are tricked into being frozen in time for hundreds of years. Then your wife, or man, gets what they had coming, and your baby is never to be seen again because you get too busy building a shack. But it's a Bethesda game. The story is there, but not everyone completes it. For me, it's the journey you take along the way, the random encounters, the hundreds of quests, the factions you side with, from the Brotherhood of Steel to the Minutemen, all the way to the Railroad. It's the experience, the people you meet along the way. Let me tell you a story about one of my many journeys throughout Fallout. I was walking around when all of a sudden I got shot in the face and died. But what is the source of the experience? What is the experience we're given in Fallout 4? It's all the aspects of the story, the main story, the side quests, the random encounters. The source is many things. It's mayo, it's a dash of barbecue sauce, it's a sweet hot sauce glaze over the top of the sandwich. It's many things. It's what makes Fallout so great. Each aspect of the layered loaf of goodness blends so well with every other part of the sandwich to create a goddamn masterpiece. Whilst the dialogue doesn't help the sandwich, it also doesn't take away from it either. Each other ingredient of the sandwich still shines through to create Fallout 4, the ultimate sandwich. Within the Fallout universe, there's one sandwich that is greater, more powerful, spectacular, and that's set in New Vegas. And now, my final message from my brain. I hope you enjoyed this sandwich of a video, because it took me a bit of time to make. I'm gonna choose one comment, an absolute masterpiece of keyboard poetry. That'll go on my channel description on my homepage, up until the next video comes out, then I'll probably choose another one. But whilst you're down there, hype this video. Smash like, punch like, kick like, whatever feels morally acceptable to you. You've got 3 hypes a week. That's your allowance. So you can spend them all here. Hoard them, because no man's gonna take your hypes. Or you could waste them all on cat videos. Do that. And if you like this video, check out my other sandwich video where I find out why Ratchet & Clank is also a perfect sandwich. It's pretty much the same reason here, but for different ways, so go watch it. Also, subscribe to this channel. It's right there. If you poke it, you'll subscribe. Unless you're already subscribed. Then you won't subscribe. You'll unsubscribe. No!